Everything. I don't need to turn down the sound. I guess not. All right. Get the countdown for go.
Give you a countdown.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So this is Killer7 on the Nintendo GameCube. Here co-commentating with still staying in, and Adrian VG. All three of us are on the game. What's the speech we give about this game, Adrian?
I guess my default way to describe this game is imagine the weirdest game you've ever played. This game.
Exactly. Yep. So the game's on rails. You can move forward and backwards. You can turn. It has these conjunctions. That's the primary movement in the game. And certain angles and whatnot you have to go to. Which kind of makes the GameCube version better because the GameCube controller on the joystick has these little notches that help us out to for the cardinal directions and like going slightly off of them and whatnot. So hopefully everybody can hear me too, because I'm home alone. My voice is really low. Adrian is a bit quiet.
I think lower the game.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. What? Alright, first hit
At least it's not one.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, Killer 8.
I mean, Killer7. Oh, you meant if this was Killer 8, you would have died.
Right.
This is too easy.
I don't want to scan that so early. When you scan those things called duplicates that pop out, smiles, I actually want to scan that afterwards. Hold left here and then slightly above left to complete the soul shell, which we need to complete the stage and continue go to the final boss. And this next room I'm going to do a trick that's only used in normal, or I only use in normal, for a little bit of a time save.
Dangerous.
What he's doing. Strat, and I had to save state reset until I got it.
Yeah.
There's one or two other tricks in this game where it's weirdly perfect. And I use stats just to improve them. Just like a video.
Yeah. You don't have to scan enemies to dodge them, which is what I'm doing to make it a little bit faster than shooting. But some rooms I'll scan them just to make it easier, so I can see them. Doesn't waste too much time. Hopefully the game slows that down there, make that last dodge a little bit easier. And here we're just going to hold right, and this cutscene's going to take away this smile, this running smile coming at me. I have to worry about dodging it. It's gonna make it. It's gonna scream. It's gonna laugh at me. I don't know. Anything else we can talk about, like the general mechanics of this game, Adrian? Anything I missed?
First-person shooting mechanics.
Yeah. Kind of like Resident Evil puzzles, but maybe a little bit simpler, I'd probably say.
Which makes sense considering Shinji Mikami worked on this game.
Yep. But this game was a part of the Capcom 5, right? That's what it's called? Yep. Should we talk about the PS2 port? Alright, so the I'll go for it. Okay, so...
I'll do it. Okay.
No, alright, go ahead. Yeah, I just love talking about shit he did. Alright, go ahead.
PS2 version of this game. It's very clear that the GameCube version was the main version of this game. The PS2
actually right now.
Oh, really? Shit.
Dangerous.
Hey,
You could probably increase me in Discord.
someone's saying games should be turned down more.
Yeah, like I don't know if you have Discord quiet, like lowered volume or something like that. Or turn the game
Increasing you? Oh, mine? And, oh.
They're using your audio, right?
That's a good point. Stupid. I should have known that. Alright. Let me know if you guys can hear him now.
Hello.
Hello?
Can I be heard? Hello.
Anybody?
Testing. Testing is better. All right.
It's a little better, but you should lower the game a bit too.
Okay. Yeah, the game is really loud on my OBS. And Smiles, their laugh is so
guess
fucking loud.
wasn't saying too much vital anyway. So I'm Adrian, and I was saying things for the first 5 minutes that you probably couldn't hear. I'm still kind of low. Lame.
That's at max now.
Don't worry, we have 3 hours. We have time to get the audio situation worked out.
I can go into my settings and turn you up even more. Alright, desktop, here we go. Alright, Adrian's turned up 25 more percent.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't need to turn up Adrian. It's just that the game is loud.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let me do this. Turn it down on my end.
Dangerous.
It's always audio issues with me, right? I never have to do
Audio's annoying to get right anyway.
that. Yeah. This next trick, actually, Negleria found out recently.
Wait,
For
what?
this bathroom right here. How you just do the neutral turn instead of like the fast quick turn. Saves a little bit of time.
Oh, I don't know if it was recent. I
Yeah,
haven't played this game in like a year.
I wouldn't describe that as
I consider
recent.
a year for Killer7 recent. I mean,
It's as recent as in the past 10 years.
all
let's
three of
call
us
it that.
runners, you know what I mean? But Simno, myself, Adrian, Negleria, Damo, lots of people. Other people trying to
At
get into it.
It's Simna.
Yeah, I said Simno. That's a lot better? Okay. I'll just leave it right here and just pray to God it's staying the whole time. And my shit might be dropping, so now I'm dropping frames, so I got another issue. Alright, I think it looks like it's back to normal. Anyway, we were about to talk about the PS2 port, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Dangerous.
Alright, so Nate is playing the GameCube version, which, by the way, is a version you should play unless you somehow can't.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a PS2 version of this game. They released on the same day, but it's known that the GameCube version was the primary flagship console for this game.
The GameCube
And
version
they
actually had
put
to
the
wait a
PS2
year.
version. Yeah, I think
Right.
in the Suda51 art book,
Yep.
they mentioned that they actually delayed the game entirely so they could simultaneously release the PS2 and GameCube versions. So, with that said, it's very clearly just
Yeah.
not a good version of the game. It runs significantly worse.
Yeah.
The load times are worse, significantly worse. There's a lot of slowdown. The character models don't look as good. The aiming is stiffer. Just the PS2 version is not good. It's playable, but compared to this, it's not nearly in the same league.
We have the genius idea of doing a race of Killer 8 at one time.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna do it because I don't know.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
weird like that.
I did say I wasn't gonna do that, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? If you do it,
Is there
I might have to
anything
join.
about the PS2 version that's like faster or better at all? Because I'm pretty sure it's just a direct downgrade in every sense.
You
Yeah.
don't need to swap discs.
That's it.
That's still like, I guess, yeah, that's fucking much.
That's the one thing I can
That's the
think
one
of.
thing.
There's nothing else that's better about it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like every single loading screen is fucking eh.
Yeah. And this game is like 50% loading screens to begin with, so yeah. Oh yeah,
there
smiles do spawn faster too, which also sucks.
Yeah, there are a bunch of other random changes,
Good
and,
point, B.
and a bunch of rooms are actually different because of the changes, but overall, it's just far worse. I think
Is it just smile placement, or is there others like actual like building
Well-
rail changes?
Well, it's smile placement, and for whatever reason, when a smile spawns, they materialize faster, which messes with rooms a lot. With reloading, so the way it works is that while you have infinite ammo, you still need to reload for a certain amount of bullets per gun. However, whenever you enter a load screen in this game, your gun is full after you leave it. But in the PS2 version, for whatever reason, your bullet count actually carries over per room.
Well, that actually makes more sense technically. I mean,
It makes sense, but it also is just a very weird change, and it does affect. Like, it's really weird going back and forth between them because you are not used to really bullet counting at all in this version,
Yeah.
besides a few bosses.
so that room I just did there, that green room, like I would have to take that slow because the enemies would have spawned already. So,
Oh, and there are other changes. One of them is that there are a couple of posters that you need to look at for puzzles, but in the GameCube version, you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
individually select them. The camera just automatically frames it so that they're visible. But in this game, yeah, like Cloudman, a bunch of posters, and for whatever reason, you can individually select them in the PS2 version, which ends up being.
Oh, garbage.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I know.
I also think that's a PAL version thing.
Really?
I think. I need to double check because I don't know
Does Damo
I know a
know?
few people with the PAL version. I need to ask Damo.
Yeah, look at his run.
It's true. I could look at his run, but
Yeah.
yeah. Overall, PS2 version, never play it.
Yeah. Unless, of course. I mean, I emulate GameCube over PS2. Honestly, you'll get a great time. That's like for sure. The load times are really good on a Dolphin.
Also, I think we should like have like I don't know, $10 for like roulette cutscene, and then like $5 for any specific cutscene aside
Oh,
from
yeah.
that.
I'm down for that. Should we tell them about the incentive?
Is there another incentive?
Yeah, we have an incentive.
Just the base one.
Yeah, kill Save Japan.
Oh right, yeah. Killer7 Japan, the bit.
I guess I could talk about it. At the very end of the game, you can select whether you want to kill or save Japan. So there's a donation for that. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Not just.
Okay, right now, Kill Japan's at $30, Save Japan's
Oh,
at
nice.
30.
I may have
cool.
put some money in for one of those. I'm not gonna say which one.
And I don't want to say what I want it to be, so I'm just going to. Yeah, not even going to mention it. I don't want to
Save
influence the
Japan's
viewers
winner.
at home.
What's my time right now? Just out of curiosity.
What was that?
What's my time right now? Just out of curiosity.
1344.
Okay, that's a good door to hit. Right there. Not bad. Japan is winning by. Or save is winning by 3. I totally forgot which side is kill and save, since I really don't care in a run usually.
Well,
Well,
kill is left.
yeah, kills left.
You think
Dark Aries wants to kill Japan, kill the anime.
Well, you will literally kill an anime later in the game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, really.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, we should definitely donate to play some of those scenes. That'd be great, for sure.
Okay, I will say this: the Almeida scene. Somebody donate for that.
Which the very first intro of him, right?
Very first one at the beginning of Cloud, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Aiming. jeez. Well, it's not gonna be a one cycle. Woohoo. I can't aim for shit in this game, guys, so just warning you. I've speedrun mostly first-person shooters yet. I gotta be the worst at them, so sorry ahead of time. Oh, that looked good to me. That looked good to me too. Jeez. All right. Bad fight, but it's all right. Overall, pretty good Angel. Other than getting hit with Dan once. Anytime you don't die in a level is pretty good. Even in Killer7, the easiest difficulty, death isn't too far around the corner. I mean, Khan can only tank one hit, the next hit kills him, so it's usually in runs.
Oh, so you're running the US version, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Japan doesn't like to run anymore. Plus, I like US normal. I think it's the best difficulty. Next to Killer 8 US. Worst difficulties is anything on PS2, Japanese Killer 8. Probably just those. Yeah.
You want me to talk about the differences between
Sure.
The regions,
Yeah. Sure.
or do you want to take that?
No, go for it.
Okay, so the game first released in Japan, and then it released a month late. It released a month later in the US, so they made a few changes to the difficulty. So in general, the US version and the PAL version, they are actually harder than the JP version. The JP version is much more forgiving. You actually get critical lock on, which allows you to lock onto the weak points of enemies from the get-go on JP normal, whereas you actually need to upgrade your characters to get that quite a bit later into the game. And you can hold a lot more blood. There are also a few other aesthetic differences, like in this game, the Remnant Psyche cutscenes are garbled, but in the JP version, they speak English, broken English. In theory, the JP version is a bit faster, but all of us run the US version.
Another weird thing is some enemies spawn actually a little bit further back for some reason. On certain, it's another weird little quirk. And
I think Nate and I agree that the US version just in general is better balanced, far better balanced as far as casual gameplay and even speedrunning goes.
All difficulties, except for Deadly. Deadly is a horrible... Deadly PS2, which Adrian is the only person to do a run of, is probably the worst difficulty, I think. In all of them, would you say? Or would you say Killer 8 on PS2 would probably be worse?
Killer 8 on PS2 would be worse.
Yeah. I don't like Deadly, though. I don't like that difficulty. Alright. We're going to be stopping at this place between just about every level. Or every level, yeah. Gonna revive the main guy, the controller of this little syndicate here. Why is that left now? I have to hold left for that. I've always held bottom left.
Oh yeah, and if anyone's wanting to know the plot, like, it runs 3 hours and it would take longer to explain everything.
Yeah. Just play the game.
I think good description. Just imagine a weird brainchild of Kojima and Lynch.
Yeah.
And that would you'd sort of scratch the surface of what this game's plot is.
Because, yeah, it's like you need to wiki dive for like 8 hours.
A little bit of
to understand
Takeshi Mike
what the
thrown in
fuck is
there,
going
I'd say.
There's an famously and infamously long story analysis on GameFAQs that I've looked at one too many times.
Too many times you're comfortable with saying. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I've come to terms with understanding much of the story, but I've also been playing this game for about 10 years now, so...
I think it's not... The more you look into it, it's not too confusing, I mean...
Yeah, there's a lot of allegory and a lot of stuff that just isn't outright said.
Yeah, it's like just the sheer volume of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because it takes place it's like a linear story. It goes from point A to point B. It's just...
Whoa.
Just skips around from point B to point B, and then it adds allegory on top of that, and characters lie sometimes, and I don't know, it's weird.
Should I let this scene play? I'm gonna let it.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, Paul and the Jean de Paul scene. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Irashamase. Welcome. How many in your party, sir? I want to talk to the owner. May I ask what it's concerning? Yeah, I'm here to kill Mr. Fukushima. Certainly. We'll be delighted to serve you.
Oh, spoilers. Great scene. Love Mask. My favorite Smith.
Chat, what is your favorite Smith?
Yeah. For the 3 people that played it. Mask, I think. Mask for sure. I love Mask. Oh god. I like it. Alright, that's good. Alright. Good waiting room, Not bad. If you blow off
waiting room. I remember the early days of running this game. This room was terrible because it was easy to mess up without the current strat.
Man, guys,
Yeah,
everybody says Dan. Come on.
Frustrating.
Dan does have the most dialogue, so it makes sense.
Because the pink smile thing, Camellia, gives you like several vials of blood. The yellow micro smile awakens all the personalities, so that lets you switch to Khan and then use his Mach speed by killing both of those. And if you miss either one, you just lose a shit ton of.
Yeah, I'd have to farm blood, and I wouldn't use Khan, and that would just be really stupid to watch. There's only one part where you kind of farm in this game, and it's pretty quick. Oh, and I hope I really don't. Nah, I'm not gonna even say it. I'm not gonna jinx myself. Never mind.
There.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about, Adrian. The Cloud Man. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. Man, my internet's being really all over the place. It's great. That instant enter was slightly below right. Remember that. Yeah, see right there? They didn't spawn in time I could get the instant enter to leave without having to take damage or have to roll them, so that's always good. I'm gonna take this part safe. Usually I try to dodge this smile in the middle here, but it's not really worth it.
Dangerous.
Yeah, that's right, dragon. Alright, thank you. Consmith? Yeah, Con's pretty cool. We should talk about the importance of each character in this run and like the worst. So like Cade, the only female in the group is
Con Smith's Mach speed. That's like obviously
right.
One of the best for speedrunning.
Cade has the slowest walk and the slowest reload.
She's just the worst character.
Yeah.
Kaede is the worst.
She's
But yous are just
yeah.
What, like one time that isn't straight up mandatory?
Exactly, yeah, just for one boss fight, which I think we've been talking, Simba's been talking about trying to come up with like a Kevin strat for that fight or something.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know. Who knows?
Your aim has to be perfect before
Yeah, like Kaede is like noob friendly because she has a scope, but other than that, she's just slower and not as good.
Yeah.
Dan's probably like for gameplay, he's overall like the most well-rounded character. He's like pretty fast. His attack is strong and the reload isn't.
Mask is the Ayame killer for sure. He makes that fight incredibly fast.
He's the big D.
Kevin gets some good use actually in Sunset too. Pretty much can walk by, like we walk by like pretty much every enemy on at least 2 or 3 floors.
And yep.
And
Smile
a
too.
bit as well.
True.
But yeah, Mask, he's also great for the duplicators as well towards the end in Smile 1 and 2. which can take quite a bit of time.
Oh yeah.
And changed actually a whole strat for Killer 8, where you guys used to.
Which before back when like crit lockdown was the way to go.
Oh man,
no worries about that anymore. Actually found
because it was actually kind of interesting having the whole blood route thing, and then it's like, no, you don't need any of that.
They don't need it anymore.
Yeah, super handy. So I say like Khan and Mask are like the best for the run, I think, and Kevin. Those three really make the run good. Really helpful. All right, so I'm letting this play, right?
Yes.
Okay. Another great Mask scene.
I think if you ever needed to convince someone to play this game, you show them this scene.
Yeah. Drink of water here. Kate's a cool character. She just sucks for the speedrun.
What's in your right hand, Chico?
Please don't. This is just a...
Put your arms down.
No, it's not like that. This gun is a...
Don't move, amigo.
Please, don't shoot.
Stay still.
Ow!
What were you doing here?
Cleaning up. Our head chef always tells us that an ideal kitchen is a kitchen clean enough that you can lick the floor. Anyway, it's the least that I can do for them.
The others, the chef, the waiters, where are they?
Those guys with the strange smiles. You saw them?
It's dangerous, Aki. Get out of here.
Awesome.
Yep. Enjoy that costume that Mask is wearing right now too. Savor it.
It's gonna have a fun time cleaning that kitchen too.
Yeah, definitely Russian roulette. Man, if I keep letting these cutscenes play, I'm gonna go over the time. Already did that with Home Alone. I don't want to make the same mistake twice.
Roulette's obviously the best. Like second place, I'd say. Personally, I go from the mahjong scene. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I think Russian roulette's probably my fave.
I don't know. I give honorable mention to the one scene at the end of Smile of One where he literally says, "Come back later," or a character says that.
I think.
Oh yeah, he's just like, "Fuck you, I'm not talking."
I think we're
right
all
now.
missing the real best scene, and that is the Susie dialogue. I think that's truly the best.
This is true.
Susie has some great dialogue. That's the head that I get the rings from. You guys were noticing earlier.
Yeah, Susie probably has the most personality in the game.
Yeah.
She speaks in emoticons. It's great.
In this run, I collect 4 rings. There are actually 6 in total. The extra ones are the power and stamina, but we don't really need that at all for this run. So
Stamina is useful if you're just playing casually or doing a challenge run. The power ring is almost useless, if not outright useless.
I use
Just in
it
any
for my
circumstance.
Japanese Killer 8 run because Ayame 2 is 7 minutes long. That's just ridiculous. 7 minutes of shooting the exact same 4 spots over and over and over again. It's pretty ridiculous.
This part also used to be really nasty a few years ago. But this entire section has got a pretty solid route now. It's remained the same pretty much for a while now.
The scariest part is inside the buildings you go in, it's possible to go to the door that you need to close and dodge the smiles all in one go, but it's really like precise.
It's also run over pretty much if you miss one of them because there are 2 enemies and your hit stun is so massive that you can't really heal unless you're really lucky.
Yeah, so they'll just double tap con and game over.
I think this happened to all of us.
Yep. I think I died in every single room there, even the one with just the micro. Just kidding, guys. It's impossible.
If you could die to a micro room, I wouldn't even be like angry to see that. I'd be impressed.
I'd make it a category.
Die to a micro.
Die to a micro, yeah. I bet in PS2 there's some weird glitch we could find out where you could die to a micro or some shit.
Like damage storage or something.
Yeah, something weird. Stupid fucking port.
I mean, one time I got a sound effect swap somehow. So
Really? For what?
remember when I shot a spiral and it made Khan's screaming noise for whatever reason?
I don't think I
Spiral
remember that. You have that recorded?
Yep. Yeah, I have it recorded. I'll
Alright,
show you.
Have to post that in the Discord. Alright, hold bottom right after the scene changes. Yep, see, every time. That's what it is. I have to wait for the camera to change for that instanter.
Also, I think we haven't mentioned this, but the camera can be really strange in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you go the exact same sequence of rooms and even like junctions here, the camera will remain consistent. But if you enter another room accidentally, or even just go to a part of a room
Just
that
a
you
different
don't know how to
conjunction.
venture to,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It can change the camera and the conjunctions, not just like in the next room, but maybe 2 or 3 rooms after.
Yeah, I think each room it has like the camera has 2 states it can be in,
Yeah.
and if like you can press Z to like rotate the camera back and forth, but that doesn't change the state. That just like put like we'll turn it 180 and it can have like 2 states in the opposite direction as well.
Another fun fact, mashing Z does make you go a little bit slower, because that very first cutscene where you used to skip that running smile, if you're mashing the camera, you will get hit by the runner smile. So, something interesting there. So I'd never change the camera unless I absolutely have to.
I think the only time it's at the alter ego, like right when Dan shoots the last fake duplicator thing. In that room, do you need to press Z? I can't remember if it's...
No, it gives you the right one.
Is there ever a time where you... I don't think you need to press it ever.
There's one time at the beginning of Sunset 2, since we go backwards now. I think that's the only instance.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Sometimes it can get finicky in the spiral room here. The spiral smile first appearance. Sometimes the camera's facing you. I think it's only if you mock like slightly late or something. I don't know. Or too quick.
Unfortunately, we cannot skip these scenes.
Yeah, Kess is the only unskippable remnant psych.
As much as we wanted to.
And subsequently, it actually has probably the most dialect of all the remnant psychs as well, so... No, probably not. Maybe Travis might have
you
him.
see him the most.
Yeah.
Like you see him the most, so...
Yeah.
I guess the only one that has more dialogue is Iwazaru, but you can skip pretty much all of it.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna keep going right here.
Actually, who has the most text dialogue, Iwazaru or Travis?
I'd say Iwazaru.
Yeah, I think it would probably be. Travis keeps it kind of short. Plus, Iwazaru has his the intro, we're in a tight spot, and then the exit, and the name or the name of whatever.
He also speaks in the Harmon room if you want to count that.
We'll count it.
Like I'd say Iwazaru because if you look at something like Alter Ego, or you have to speak to him like a bunch of times. I can't even remember how many samples we collect on that.
Yeah, but to counter that, it's like in Cloudman, he's like in one spot.
Sure, fair.
I'm gonna duck out for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Let's talk about this fight. Just be on the safe side. So, if anybody's played this game, this boss fight scales to whatever character you pick. So you might think Khan is the best because he shoots rapidly, but in fact, she will also shoot more hits at you. And there's a countdown at the end, which takes time, to count down how many hits each person took. So you want to actually use somebody with a low firing rate, but not as low as Mask, because it's almost impossible, or probably is impossible to defeat her with Mask. Because he has a really low firing rate. So we use Kevin because he walks the fastest, and try to get the hits for normal around high 20s. After Susie and kill the micro hold down. Yeah. So that's much quicker right there. Hold down.
Just I'm dropping the knowledge in chat here for someone learning the game. This is weird.
There's a camera shift there?
Yeah, after Susie and Angel. It sometimes faces you when you leave Susie.
Really?
You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Yeah. I don't know if I've gotten that recently, that's why I just... That's cool.
It's a subtle thing, but it's something I've noticed after wondering why I was getting the weird camera and why I wasn't.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. I think the next instant... Yeah, it's down. Or it's slightly down right, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Fucking getting hot. Ugh. That's right. I dumbass. Kill the past.
So the route to this chapter is pretty solid. It's I think it's as tight as it can be. However, there's one infamously annoying section at the very beginning, and it's a literal dice roll.
Do tell. Oh.
I told.
You told. You did. You told. My last marathon run I did of this game, I think I had, was it high 20s? Like 22 or something? 23, right?
I can't recall.
I'm gonna see if I can beat that. I want to shoot for like, if I can get 40 ever, that would be pretty cool. I mean, it would suck, honestly, but just to see
in a
40.
marathon, and yeah, just to see that, you can't help but laugh.
You kill it again, BB. You kill it again. Alright, this part's a little... Just gotta shoot a few of these guys here. You kill him with Khan or Coyote, that first mile? You use Khan also, right?
You mean...
Kevin, I'm sorry.
I think I kill him as Coyote, which... actually, now that I think of it, really isn't ideal, but...
Yeah.
It's not the biggest deal.
It doesn't really matter. Preference. It's really preference. That hit was intentional. Nice. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. As long as I get 1 meter, that's fine. Alright, here we go. Countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aww. It's on 7.
But I think 7's a good number, considering.
True. But I really wanted to get a high one. Just for laughs. I'll take 7 though. 7's good.
Yeah, like, I think below 10, like between 5 and 10 is okay. Like, we don't like it, but we're not gonna complain too much about it. We'll still complain. But below 5 is what we always want to see.
Can I sneak in with a random donation that we got?
Absolutely.
We had a $15 donation from Nancy Marie.
Oh, nice.
No comment. That's just it. I just wanted to say thank you.
That's
Bye.
That's my girlfriend.
All right, thank you.
She's watching. Hopefully she put it towards killing or saving Japan. I'm gonna wait for that guy to explode. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. I'm alright though. I'm alright. That was scary.
Also, another room that used to be terrible.
Yeah. I was trying to explain what we do there. Basically, you kill that camellia, and as it is exploding, you pause the game and wait for the blood to soak up or whatnot to give you the meter to use the jump. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna have to go invis now. Since I took a hit there. Oh, hello. Weird stuff happening in this room right now. Killer's Dead's pretty cool. I need to finish it. Catherine is Grasshopper? No.
No. Killer is Dead as Grasshopper.
Yeah, there is very many references to the word Catherine, though.
Oh, fair. This is true.
Very many. Normally, on the way to getting to this puzzle, I just tank this smile up there, but since I took a hit next to the duplicator, I'm just playing it safe.
Oh, and the horse race is the same, fortunately.
Yeah. Very fortunate. That would kill some time having this try to memorize every time it changes. And going to like view the what is it? The puzzle's answer.
I don't think I'll ever forget the horse race thing here.
It's embedded into our minds.
I think if I'm old and senile, I will sooner forget my name before I get the sequence here. Yeah, if I have amnesia, that's going to be my new name. It's 1437625. It'll be weird. Take some time to get used to, but it'll be my name. Yeah, and kind of seeing here, guys, how very useful Kevin's invisibility is. Just go right past enemies. Makes this whole part very, very easy. Was there a part where you used Kevin for that? For which room?
Or, I'm sorry, Khan for this whole part?
Or was it always... not that I can remember.
Yeah. I think it is still a rumor.
Yeah, at best, it was more of a, we're planning to do this one day for Killer7 and Flower Sun Rain remasters, but there's really nothing that concrete. There's nothing concrete. They just said, we're planning it someday. I mean, I guess that's a concrete statement, but there's not much substance to it beyond it exists.
On a first playthrough, this puzzle right here can kind of confuse people. It's a little weird. That was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, I think.
Yeah, this puzzle is it can be any of the numbers. It's a minor bit of variance in the run, but it's such a short little puzzle that it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah. Oh, going upstairs faster. As you can see, I turn around at the base of the stairs, just like neutral without moving. Then I run for a split second and do the quick turn. That is a much faster way of going upstairs than walking them, as your character moves a little bit slower. And Kevin is really good at that, as he can pretty much scale like the whole flight of stairs just with one backflip. So.
Wouldn't recommend doing that in real life.
No, not even. Not downwards, not upwards. Unless you're in a Olympian, I suppose, maybe. Yep, more Cass. Let's get used to him. Real simple. Nothing too crazy. So this next boss coming up is the only time I'll use Cade for boss fight. Only time she's really useful other than her other special ability of breaking walls and sucking up blood from walls. Oh, and that guy we talked to at the kitchen earlier, he's now in a Solid Snake looking suit, and now he's a boss. And boss fight is over, for that guy at least. Bad backflip. Should I let the Mahjong play?
Yeah, if you want.
Alright, I'll let it play.
Taking advantage of us, aren't you? There's more than one scenario, you know.
You got this all mixed up, you monkey. Don't you think you can hold on to the bar forever when you're on the verge of death?
Listen to him, barking like a stupid dog.
Gee. So, you finally reveal your true self. You dirtbag.
I'll take that as a threat to the States.
Punk.
It's the one who designs first that wins.
I didn't know monkeys could design.
Don't underestimate the monkeys.
Punk.
There are dogs bred for fighting, and they're mean sons of bitches.
How do I stop your barking?
Chief.
What?
What can one knight possibly do? Don't you care about winning?
You really are a stupid dog. You'd better pay attention before someone puts a bullet in your head.
Shut up, monkey. Reachy.
Too bad. Like I said, I know your train of thought. Lawn.
Bullshit! Enough of the caviling. This is pathetic.
Hey, yo! Cheater! That's a footy-tan! You got no hand.
What?
Shit. It's all over.
That is a good scene. And then here in the foreground, see them dead. See the aftermath. Just gonna slip right by you there and get this ring. Oh Huckabee, I'm going to call Jean de Paul. Whoops. Solid Snack from now on. that is a great name. And from now on, I will refer to Jean Paul as Solid Snack. Here we go. Another long cutscene. We used to have a death warp for this, where you went to the Harmon room right before taking the elevator here, and purposely killed Kevin down that hallway I just went through to death warp you to the Harmon room to awaken Cade. Or no, she's already awakened because we shot the micro. And skip this scene, but it's actually faster just to tolerate Kess right now, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's useful, I guess, in maybe a few challenge runs, but and it looks cool. It's interesting to watch.
We're talking about the death warp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is slower. So.
And upcoming as the boss, I think, made everyone's just day worse, trying to figure out.
Oh yeah.
Like, no other point in this game does an enemy require that much precision, with maybe one exception.
I see a lot of people streaming their first playthrough of this game. It's always like here, this stage in general, even with that last puzzle, it's just kind of frustrating.
and the hints that Kess gives you are technically correct, but so oblique that they're almost worthless.
Oh god. I'm not even counting shots. Did you turn yet? Nope. God. Still not counting shots, no big deal. This is normal. Who needs them?
They should be counting themselves.
Yeah. Lousy shots. Oh god. Nope. Or maybe now I'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Alright, so 1 missed shot, not too bad. Pretty quick kill on the first guy. So. Overall, it's pretty good chapter. Can't really complain about all of Sunset. Oh yeah, I gotta let this Cloudman scene play. Really? It's the exact same sound effect? Just very similar. I never really paid attention to that. Did you know that, Adrian?
What?
Huckabee saying Cade, her gun shooting sound effect is the same.
Oh yeah. I have played very little Doom in my time on this earth, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't even think I've beaten that game. Wasn't Doom the first speedrun ever? Like, legitimate? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let this scene play. This introduction to Andre Almeida.
The name's Andre Almeida. I am a man with a plan. The people will come to me for salvation. I have a hunch that something's gonna happen. Take this Stacy concert going on right here. Something very bad is gonna happen here. You ever met the kind of people that come to these Stacy concerts? These dudes have got energy to spare. We're talking guys who beat off 4 times a day. This is an epicenter of energy, man. But this Stacy they love, she's an illusion. But in the new age, there's no fooling them. No, sir. They won't be tricked by illusions anymore. Oh my God, I can't hold back. Oh God, I'm coming. Yeah! Woo! See, I told you, this is real. Woo! Now, Mr. Garcia Smith, I'm challenging you. I've created a new faith. I want you to find me. I'm waiting for you. So what do you say? If you don't find me, I won't have meaning. So I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, I'm gonna skip him. So yeah, that's the next boss. Andre Almeida.
I'd like to point out there was a $15 donation from a Nancy Marie. Presumably, I'm going to guess towards the roulette cutscene. So for $20, that'd be 5 more. And it's even better than any cutscene you've seen so far.
Mahjong is pretty good, though. Watching that again, I forgot. It is a good scene. And welcome back. I think we already read that one, though, didn't we? I think Dark Aries read that.
Oh.
But it's okay. You can say it again. She's the girlfriend of the runner, so we'll give her. Yeah. This is kind of like a side quest, I guess you would say. Not really detrimental to the plot of the overall game. Nothing, well, how else to describe it? I don't know. It's just nothing to deal with the actual plot, I suppose. It is a fun stage. It has great music too.
Plot-wise, it's pretty much just about the power of the Yakumo.
Yeah.
Which is never explained what that is.
Maybe it's a document, maybe it's not. I don't know. That yell spooked you? Good. Gonna hold top right here, then top left. This next room, all you have to do is hold top left and you can avoid 2 smiles. They'll just explode right behind you. Simple as that.
Try to consciously make it like my normal laugh be a heaven smile laugh. And just out in public see all the weird faces people would make.
Missed it. What? Ooh, that was a good shot. Stop right at the beginning of that shadow. Makes that micro pretty easy to hit. And you won't accidentally lock on to the other smile running. Alright, so this is the only part where we really farm.
And the reason why we have to farm here specifically is you need tokens for a figurine machine later, and killing these enemies gives you 1 token each.
Just enjoy Coyote's awesome dialogue when he kills enemies. Yeah, we usually go for 10 there. It said 11, but that's because that micro counted as a kill too. Well, if you hate giant smiles, run this game because you never have to deal with them. You literally just walk and run right past them. Every single one.
They're actually they're probably the hardest smile to kill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Casually, yeah. They're a pain in the ass. Any non-boss smile for sure.
I don't know. I think rollers might give them a run for their money.
Oh, that's right.
As far as annoying kills go.
Oh man, roller smiles in general. Well, that's a story on its own. We got a while before that shit show. Yeah. Good old alter ego. Did I mention anything about like instant enters? I know I like mentioned conjunctions in this game, but do you really like expand upon that at all? I don't think.
I think we've discussed them enough, and with the weird camera changes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. You hold an angle before you come up to it, and you instantly get that angle, that conjunction. Like right here, I think it's slightly up above left. Yep, sweet.
Like some of these I could probably tell you out loud, but a lot of instant enters, it becomes just straight muscle memory.
Yeah, I only bother like consciously memorizing ones where you like die if you mess it up.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah, those are the important ones. Well, a few times Kate is actually worth something and needed. That's a Wazaru's wife, I believe.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife, sorry. It's probably banned because it's just really weird. It has a lot of cursing in it.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's banned. It's just a very strange game that takes up a huge chunk of time, relatively speaking.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said banned. Just not accepted.
Yeah.
I never submitted this to that marathon though.
I know Negleria did.
Yeah. Did you? Or just Negleria?
Which one? Sorry.
Killer7.
Submitting Killer7 to a GDQ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done it. Never got accepted though.
Yeah. You ran this at ESA though, correct?
Yeah, ESA and then last NASA.
Nice. And it was in JSRF, WW, JSRF HD too. Yeah, I guess it's the language and I mean, I don't know, they had Resident Evil 7 in there, which is pretty gross and has language problems too.
Yeah, like the game subject matter isn't as big of an issue as like the runner, but it's like this game, I don't know, like a lot of it I could understand not wanting it because it is not kid friendly.
Right.
Like this is probably like the mature whatever rating. It's like this game makes the most sense just because every angle of it, it's like a kid wouldn't understand what the hell is going.
Right, and it's a bit creepy, to be honest.
Creepy. It's just.
It's pretty long.
It'd be awesome if it was on a stage as big as AGDQ.
Also, I love this.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I love this room because we just walked past all the giants.
Yep.
Was it faster than ever? Mach speed there.
2. That's debatable. We haven't tested it yet.
Yeah, we haven't timed it yet, but it's a small distance, so
3.
we probably should time it one day.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Wow, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, perfect luck.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I'd say about a week or 2 weeks ago, Adrian, myself, and I believe Cinna was in the race. We did a race of Disc 1? Or was it full game? That doesn't matter.
I think it was the full game race.
Yeah, full game, sure. And so every time, we always collect 16 tokens there. Never once have we had so many duplicates that we ran out of tokens, but I think first time ever, I actually ran out of tokens and then subsequently died. So, oops. Yeah. So I guess it is possible. But very rarely you ever get any duplicates like just now, so it's a very what the hell moment. I was on a good pace too. I was really pissed off about that.
Dangerous.
But overall, this game actually has pretty low RNG. There's only really 3 instances, I want to say, where it truly matters, and that's the dice roll, that just now, the figurines, and Ryota, which is a pigeon during a Curtis fight. We named it Ryota, it's not the official name, but... What's the origin of that name, Adrian, you know? Would you like to tell?
Yeah, it's a name from a game. There we go. That's all. That's the story.
We'll just leave it at that. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out on that.
No, that's fine. Just a lot of this chapter is just running past things.
Yeah. Very lucky. Nothing ever spawns on time. Especially those smiles that just jumped down right there. They never spawn on time. Sorry.
Dangerous.
Wait. Oh, the incinerator's for that. I just do top left and like slightly above top. But... This puzzle is the same every single time, so you just memorize where to go to. Yeah. Cloud Man is a very easy stage. Like Adrian said, you pretty much walk past everything, and the Olmeda Smiles, the ones I was shooting for tokens, are incredibly easy to kill. So their hitboxes, their entire abdomen or entire chest and abdomen, whatever. So... Even here, what I'm about to do, it's a very simple strat. I'm gonna mock speed and hold left. That's it. You heard a Discord noise too?
Wait, you heard that too?
You heard it too.
Dangerous.
I didn't mean it. Is it a hat? No, it's not Hatful Boyfriend. I don't know what that is. Adrian? I don't know. Never heard of that. Simple room.
Dangerous.
Yeah, we're almost at the boss fight. Pretty quick chapter as well.
Yeah, just the
really
one-part chapter.
Yeah.
Pretty short.
Really, only thing that would bad about this chapter is not remembering the instant enters that would save you from life or death, which I believe is just one, technically, and bad RNG with the figurines to the point where you have to go shoot more and die. And this fight, we're gonna cheese it a little bit here too, make it pretty easy. We're gonna confuse Andre here. Stop right about here, and I'm gonna wait for the camera to turn and count down 6 Tony Hawks, and then I'm gonna turn around and shoot at his brain. 1 Tony Hawk, 2 Tony Hawks, 3 Tony Hawks, 4 Tony Hawks, 5 Tony Hawks, 7 Tony... Wait, 6 Tony... Actually, whatever. You get it. Simple as that.
Yeah, that was wonderful, man.
Probably could have counted 5 Tony Hawks and just let it be and not have miscounted. Looked like an idiot, but hey. It's for charity. What is the, is there anything changed, Negleria, with the save or kill Japan?
Last I checked, it was 30 to kill, 33 to save.
Okay, so it's still the same.
Whoa, now it is 45 to kill,
oh,
33 to save.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
Did your girlfriend donate for that?
She might be the culprit.
Because I recall it was a $15 donation, so.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The name's Andre Almeida.
That's his name, guys. So kill is winning. If you want to save the anime, guys, donate some money. Let the anime live. Or let it die. I don't care either way. Ugh. So now this is where the game actually gets a little bit more difficult. These next 3 chapters, I suppose. Well, really just 2. Encounter and Alter Ego. Encounter is just very long. Some crucial dodging, sort of, but nothing too bad. A morning mimic chest. It's evening here, but morning nonetheless. Okay, so I think confirmed my girlfriend doesn't want to kill Japan. Alright, cool. I respect that. I want anime to live. Speaking of Let It Die, they're gonna have Killer7. They're conjoining with Killer7 for something. We don't know exactly yet. I'm assuming it's gonna be like costumes or weapons or something. I don't know, but that was something new that popped up within the month. Pretty excited.
More Killer7 the better.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. A lot of news on Killer7 lately. Rumors for some of it, but still.
I think the worst thing would be a sequel.
A sequel?
For a game that really doesn't need it.
Yeah. I would like it and not like it. I don't know. Just because it's more Killer7, but yeah, I don't. I'd be worried that they'd screw something up, you know, ruin the original for me or something. I don't know. Superstitions. Oh, is there any Curtis Blackburn scenes I should have let play? I probably should have let the intro.
How about a note of that?
No, none of them. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Those aren't the entertaining ones.
Yeah, you're right. I thought somebody out there sick and twisted might want to see young girls being mutilated. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, apparently Suda wanted it. Let me scan this guy. It's not taking this. Did they do an introduction for the first Protector Smile? You do,
should
right?
have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. Those guys can only be killed by Mask, those big guys. There's 3 different levels of them. The normal one right there, and then the next one's level 1 charge. The one after that is...
Actually, in Killer 8, can even young Harmon kill them?
Nope.
Can he? No.
It has to be an explosion.
Neat.
Yeah, strong guys. Dan can collateral shot mothers in Killer 8, right? Yeah. Yeah. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Dangerous.
Alright. Let's take it safe there. Normally you want to dodge that to be more quick, but whatever. I'm gonna kill this guy just for a little bit extra blood too.
This section is notorious for just being very difficult and annoying to route out.
Yeah. I think we got the route down. Executing it, not so much. Could be quite painstaking. Some parts here. Coming back here, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Gonna switch that time ring and con to optimize menuing. But not do the optimized way of doing that. So. Yeah, this is one part in Killer 8 that is extremely stressful to run.
More so than the rest of the run,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think we've mentioned too much about what Killer 8 is, but it's in the US version at least, it is a one-hit KO mode for basically every character except one crutch character, Young Harmon, who gets an overpowered gun, and he can take exactly 1 hit. After that, he dies, which is better than the rest.
Dangerous.
Enemies also have a little bit more health. A normal 30-second fight. Oh, okay, good. 30-second fight with AMA2 is now close to 3 minutes, I'd say, roughly. Maybe 2.5, I don't know.
Yeah, but closer to 2, I think.
Yeah. Nothing compared to Japanese Killer 8. Just so stupid. Glad they changed that for the US version. Nobody should ever shoot AMA2 for 7 minutes straight.
5 minutes.
Wrong. 5?
10 minutes, right.
Oh.
It's a while on JP8,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fever Dream. Uh-huh. I think I know what that means. I'm gonna pretend like I do. And scan those guys and shoot this barrier here. I could tank them, but or try to roll instead. Whoop. Ah, almost got all of them. And enjoy this awesome costume Mask is wearing right now. So it's about to get much worse. Yeah, he's laughing now. Ugh. Baby blue assless chaps. Nice.
Yeah, well, there goes Mask's fashion sense.
Yeah. Yeah, as he gets upgraded, fashion sense gets downgraded.
Mask has, this is one of several upgrades, and each time he gets a new costume, which in turn also increases his power, and I just think he looks worse with every power-up.
Oh yeah.
Like, his original costume is the best and most iconic.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember the next instant. Shoot. Below left or above left? Okay, cool. Yeah. Sadly, this costume is needed. And does actually make him a lot better, too. His firing rate goes up by a lot. He has the second slowest or fastest slowest before that power up. I can't remember if he's faster than Cade.
He's faster than Kaede, yeah.
Yeah, Kaede does have the slowest no matter what. Yeah. Even slower than Young Harmon.
Young Harmon is slightly faster than Kaede.
And slightly walks faster and
he has an infinitely better gun.
Yeah, oh yes. If I was to tier the weapons, his gun is definitely the best.
Adios.
Demon gun's good. Dual grenade launchers are good. But that Tommy gun.
And I think even on normal, the demon gun is, I dare say, still overpowered. It's
a
pretty great gun overall.
Where are you from, Strawberry? You didn't have all these awesome games.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I just died there like 2 days ago. So. Gonna take that a little safer. Hey, still had Mach. If you get through that little cutscene there and still have Mach, that's always good. You know, you went through it relatively fast.
Dangerous.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Strawberry. was a little too close for comfort there. I transferred my mask a little earlier than this wall, just so I don't have to move my cursor that much or the aiming that much to shoot that wall. And if you ever play this casually, you might remember this little block of cheese here with the mice and having to individually shoot these guys, but you don't have to do that, as Mask will just take care of that. I guess that's another big reason why Mask is great, that he can do that too. That saves a big chunk of time, right?
Yeah.
Because we'd have to switch back to somebody, you know?
Also, I remember one small time save here that McLeary found at his ESA run. You don't need to manually turn around your character to face the Swiss cheese. You just aim and you're facing cheese.
Yeah, there's a few rooms where it has like a focus on a target, and this happened to be one of them.
Yeah, I remember you were confused because it was something you never see, and then I was confused in chat, being like, wait, what?
I guess it's kind of like Angel Fight, where it faces you towards the center of the...
Yeah, it's centered on something.
Yeah.
Oh, same with the targets right here, actually. Or coming up, rather.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Cass. Killing me. What? I didn't die to all of them? Okay. I will find out a way to get hit by those and activate the cutscene. Maybe it's 4 reloads. Whoops. You guys remember how I said I'm really bad at shooters? I apologize ahead of time. Okay. Okay, those weren't that bad by my standards. Bad. Not too bad. Oh, this boss fight. Normally you can't use a power-up before a cutscene starts, but you can actually mock... I'm gonna try to get it before it introduces this character. Yep, I got it. Sweet. Alright. Oh. Really? Okay. Try that again. What? No. Fuck you. Oh, it's such a shitty place to die.
Oh, dang.
I should have kept it safe.
Don't make me say it again.
Justin, look. What did you say?
It's actually not that bad because the door is open.
Yeah, I just remembered, yeah. Still, that.
But actually, I have to step away for a second.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
If there are any new donations, or if you want to read old ones, now is a great time. Yeah. Yep, so sadly Death really loses a lot of time because I need to recover this his body. You'll get to see that process works here with Garcia and Smith. Yeah, I should have played safe. Oh well. No pressure of a PB, so I guess that's good. We're gonna get this Harmon room right here first, so we don't have to make that trek all the way back. So yeah, most bosses are one-hit kills. Another things that makes this game a little bit challenging. Even in normal, if you run into a boss, it's a one-hit kill.
As well as the like Vinculum Gate smiles.
Yeah. Those little mini boss types.
And I think that's it.
Yep. Damn. Really shouldn't have went for that. Oh well. That's what I get for trying to style.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse in seeing a
Alrighty, let's try this again.
To me, it's...
There's a way to turn the opposite way when you come out of the TV there. It's pretty tight timing. Saves only a little fraction of a second, so. God damn you. They both die? Awesome. Phew. Should be that door right here. Yep. No, maybe not. Yep. Yeah, luckily there's this door. Take me pretty much to him. I have to go through all that maze again. Alright. Gonna play it safe here and not mock. Do the old strat I used to do. All right. I hate that hitbox. It doesn't make sense to me. So I think some of those shots looked like they hit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alright. Well, that's over with. Pressing on. Gonna get this demon gun here for Dan. Turns his 6-shot revolver into a 12-shot. Brand new 12-shot revolver. Pretty handy.
Dangerous.
Yeah, that hitbox is horrible. I agree. Sometimes it works really well. It makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
There you go. This part is real small compared to that other part. Alright, cool. As you can see, this is a really good example of how instant enters can prevent you from even coming close to enemies. Right there, I just skipped 4 of them. Oh, sorry, 3 of them. Didn't even have to dodge roll them or anything. And we're all about to come up to the part where the only time you level up in this game, and we only level up Mask to level 4 power and level 3 range. That's specifically just for the Ayame 2 fights. Or, I'm sorry, Ayame 1 and Ayame 2 fights.
Mainly Ayame 2, though.
Yeah, mainly Ayame 2. As uncharged, or unpowered up, you can actually still one-hit KO Ayame 1. Which is nice. You're gonna hear a lot of mashing also, so I apologize. Okay, we'll go 2 range, whatever. Why not? Didn't hit the 3, I guess. Guess I didn't kill enough stuff. Hey, you got the Zaka turn though. And this this mini boss coming up here, Mithril Smile, is really easy. And the level of difficulty between normal and Killer 8 is huge with that character. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, and Killer 8, Mithrils are weirdly difficult.
Yeah, and poisons. I had a theory I thought I read about, now I don't even know if it's true, that the critical hitbox shrinks with every difficulty, but I don't know if that's even true. So. It makes me think, I think they knew that you could roll smiles and make them explode without doing damage to you, because for these mini bosses you cannot dodge roll them, you have to kill them. Even the normal ones like that Phantom and that backside earlier, you cannot dodge them. So I think they might have known that you could actually, I'm assuming they would.
Or maybe they were just covering their bases somehow. Yeah. There are actually a couple of smiles where you can actually run to them, and you can access the junction, but it's a lock. So I think you can do that on laser, which is also probably why they did that.
Yeah.
Just guaranteed you killed them first before leaving.
Shoot them fast. Thank you for the advice. I've never done this boss with level 2 range, so this will be interesting. I actually never had enough blood to not get that level 3 range. Have you?
On normal, I generally have level 2 range.
Really?
On Killer 8, generally level 3 range.
Yeah. Alright, boss fight over. That's you only won. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, on Killer 8, You can kill her in 2 shots.
Yeah. In JP Killer 8, I have no idea. It's like 6 or 7. It's stupid. It's
Way too
unreasonable.
many. That's how much.
Yeah. You only have 8 vials of blood.
Which is more than the US, but it doesn't make up for it nearly at all.
But if you miss some shots and she's shooting at you and you didn't heal beforehand, it can be pretty stressful when you want to get some power shots off. Yeah. That's probably why I'll never run JP8 ever again. That my Wii just doesn't accept Japanese games anymore, so. Exactly. BB, exactly. So this chapter is also really well optimized. The only way I could really die here is my own stupidity. And that is these things called bomber heads. You're supposed to shoot their head when their little protective case is open. But if you shoot that case and they're close enough to you, and the hitbox is actually bigger than most exploding hitboxes, it'll kill you in one hit. So the best way, if you miss a couple shots on a bomber head and it's like very close to you, just tank the hit. Don't try to be a hero and try to kill it. Unless of course it's Killer 8, since you're gonna die either way, so you might as well go for the hit.
Damn.
Oh god. Okay. That took way too many hits. Ugh. Should be bottom right. Alright, okay. I guess that just doesn't work for me. I'm gonna try a little trick here to kill this bomber head, which will kill this Camellia. Whoops. Not go that way. Ah, I missed it. That's fine. At normal, it doesn't lose that much time. I walked a little bit too far to aggro that bomber. Nice. I love when I miss a shot.
Fortunately, this chapter is rich in blood, so
yeah.
At least it doesn't mess up the blood route all that much, if at all.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. Please don't fucking... Okay. Ugh. Well, that was terrible. One of 2 places we'll be using mask. It's not used very much in this chapter. It's mainly Khan and Kevin. This game is Killer7 on Nintendo GameCube.
It is weird.
And PS2. Released in 2005. Alright, cool. Sometimes that incidenter can shift to the right. Kind of mess you up there. Luckily it was nice. Courtyard running simulator? Yeah, that's pretty close to accurate. go right through these dudes. Alright. There really shows off how fast stair rolling is. These next guys I'm not going to go invis for since we're not going to use Kevin anymore. And I'm just going to tank both of them since he can take tank 2 hits without dying. And his hit stun is very low too, so saves just a little bit of time. Yeah, no, I got you. I'd say play it on emulator. Check it out. I'll use Adrian's quote. Just imagine the weirdest game you ever played. This game is weirder than that. More weird than that. Yeah. We got a little awkward roll coming up in this room, which has an instant enter to it where we can actually avoid this guy, but we've only done it in Taz.
Yep, I got it once, randomly in real time, which was a total fluke because I could never get it again in real time ever
Not even
again.
in Taz you got it, which is even weirder. So. Oh man.
Dangerous.
Just go down there, avoid that guy. I'm gonna take it extra safe with these guys. I'm not dying again. So I'm gonna try not to. No, you're 7 characters you play as, yeah. Think of it like the Magnificent 7, except nothing like that, just as there's 7 characters together. Oops! Missed a shot. Oh, missed another one. Nice. No power left here. That should be it anyway. Yeah, that's an alright fight. Yeah, what BB said. Should have let Ayami's cutscenes play. Oh well. Should we let anything play in Alter Ego? Worth it?
Probably the Handsome Men scene.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, of course.
The one in Broadway.
Of course, the Handsome Men scene. We can talk about the lore of the creator's name. Again. That shot actually has a little weird timing to it to kill both those guys at the same time. But I'd walk just a little bit past that conjunction there to kill both of them.
Adios.
Oh, it's a great game. I think it was overshadowed because it was part of the Capcom 5, and Resident Evil 4 was just that amazing. But well, I don't know. Actually, it's very niche. It's definitely a very weird title. Yeah, that's the scene we were talking about. Get those donations in for the other cutscene. Has there been any new donations, Nigleria?
No.
No. Damn.
Not since the 15.
So you guys really want to see Japan die, huh? Alright. That's what you guys want.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
You want to explain the Capcom 5? Adrian, you probably do a better job than me. Right now.
Alright. So the Capcom 5 were a series of games made by Capcom, of course, meant to be exclusives or killer apps for the GameCube. This game is one of them. The other games were Beautiful Joe, Resident Evil 4, PN03, and Dead Phoenix. Dead Phoenix was cancelled. PN103 released exclusively on the GameCube to somewhat middling reviews. And Killer7, Beautiful Joe, and Resident Evil 4 have all released on the PS2. Or in the case of Resident Evil 4, every single system known to man since GameCube.
That's actually not an exaggeration. I just think about it. Hey, it's a great game. I mean,
even the N-Gage got a Resident Evil 4 port.
It did?
Yes.
That and Tony Hawk. In the same boat.
I'm pretty sure somebody's done a run of it on speedrun.com. Like someone's done a speedrun of N-Gage.
I wouldn't doubt it. Someone's done a run of Tony Hawk on N-Gage, so I definitely could see RE4.
Collateral shot.
Beautiful Joe, that's actually a kind of a touchy subject for me. I don't like to talk about that one.
Oh, wait, is it N-Gage? It might have been the Android that I was thinking about on speedrun.com, because it is on Android as well. Oh, look, it's on Android.
Okay. Just go to the speedrun page, it should say everything. Or the wiki, of course.
Yeah. Maybe it's not N-Gage, maybe it's... No, it's on N-Gage. Oh no, a different Resident Evil game is... Oh well. Yeah, it's a different system. I was thinking of another Resident Evil game, but there is a mobile version of Resident Evil 4.
Alright, third RNG in this game. And it can waste up to a minute and a half, roughly, right? Anyone? No? Okay.
Wait, maybe it was. Now the internet's lying to me and telling me conflicting things, but
based on the animation.
There's an...
You mean the movie? Ah, really? Okay. Ryota's been really shitty lately for me, so. Alright, it's one fake out. That looks like two fake outs.
This part is just if the bird likes you.
Yeah.
I've done some timing on this, and it can vary by as much as like 1 minute. Or at least that's the extreme between like the best possible splits and the worst possible splits per round.
Right. The tell to know that you're not getting a fake jump is it'll elongate its neck, and it also does a little hoot hoot. In Killer 8, it just elongates its neck, but it's very easy to see. Am I about to get 3 fake outs? Okay, good. Jeez. 4 so far in total. Sounds about what it's like for me recently. I have not been getting the best of luck with Almost always the first one. She never fakes. Wow. Was that her first or second fake out? Alright, well, yeah, it was pretty crappy for RNG.
Life. Wonderful indeed.
It's whatever. In a run that's 2 hours and 45 to 50 minutes long, it's not bad. On average, I'm saying. Unless you're aging. If you try to shoot, you'll get shot at by Curtis if you try to shoot early. It's the first of four hits, so you gotta wait for it to actually leave his shoulder. If I didn't skip the cutscene, he mentions it. Curtis does. Yeah, exactly. This game's weird. Alright, this is swap. Adrian, you want to talk about how horrible this chapter is? You want me to?
Yeah, this
you go ahead.
Chapter is a notorious run ender. It's a very sensitive chapter. There are a bunch of enemies that are in very poor places, and there's one enemy type just in this chapter called the Roller Smile, which it does what it says. It's a roller smile. It rolls on the ground at a pretty fast pace. And another thing that's really bad about this chapter is that it's a very linear. So it's not like other chapters where there's like a slightly more hub-like or it crisscrosses a bit, so that if you die, it's much more costly than it would be in, say, Encounter or another chapter. There is a teleport at the very, very end, but that's in turn the very end of the level.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it's a pretty punishing chapter.
And most of the dodges that you do, you'll be with Mox super speed, or we call it Mox speed, which makes dodging enemies just a little bit harder. And you have to do some pretty tight dodges, like he was saying, at some just really, really, really poor placement. Yeah, all around just pretty nasty chapter.
What also doesn't help is that early on, you don't get a whole lot of blood to work with to heal.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So if you get hit in the first couple of rooms, you have to be very careful.
And I'm going to be purposely talking to a Wazuru. I need to collect these color samples. They'll be used on the last door here. So.
We're looking for a guy named Trevor Pearl Harbor, who has the best name in any game ever.
Yeah. Want to mention his origin? Talk about.
I'm not sure if I could do it justice.
Okay. Really? Okay.
This is too easy.
Force my hand too much.
I think I'll stay quiet a bit at the beginning of this chapter.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. What I'm doing here specifically is I'm going to be turning into doing all the menuing and character transformation before I grab this color palette or whatever from Wazuru, to make sure that these two enemies coming up will not spawn on time, so I can just run through them. See, as they're still not loading. Sometimes they will load if you screw that up. That dodge right there is also horrible. That's the first technical room of the game, and that dodge is pretty much blind. You just kind of have to go off of a little slight visual cue. So yeah. They didn't have speedrunners in mind for this chapter, I guess.
Fuck you.
And I'm gonna get to a specific little angle here, so I can only see this guy. But there's a laser smile behind him that's going to shoot as I'm shooting him, and I can just go right past him. He dies on his own. And you also don't trigger that Phantom Smile, so that placement's a little bit specific. And this discovery I just found here with mocking to run past these guys makes this part even harder, which I'm glad I found this, and also kind of sad.
Dangerous.
I'm gonna try to be as careful as I can be while I try to be fast. Okay, that was almost perfect, I'd say. That was good. The more optimal way is to dodge the roller and the mithril at the same time, but that was not bad. I'm not gonna mock here. You can speak now, Adrian. This part's not bad. Still got one more hell room.
Fuck you.
A little weird thing about this laser smile, only this laser smile, but if you never scan it, it will never hit you, ever. Stay like that forever.
Yeah. It's really strange.
Yeah.
I remember being really confused as to why I was never shot at by that smile under most circumstances, and then I just ran up to it and just realized, wow, it's not actually doing anything.
Yeah, that was a good room that I had. That's one of the better rooms I've had in a while. It's good. If only I didn't die. Actually an okay run. I'm just not going to mock here. I'm going to save as much blood. I just want this duplicator to be as smooth as possible. One of the few actual duplicators in this game that you have to defeat now. After we found out the Mask Smith exploit, I guess, or whatever.
Light.
No, some will. The ones in Smile will shoot you. Yeah, that smile in the maze, that laser smile will shoot you, as it did shoot at me. But technically, I did scan it. But it would have shot regardless, even if I didn't scan it. Whoops, knocked him. Big deal.
Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot.
Alright, good duplicator.
Indeed.
Not bad at all. Damn, I really wish I didn't have it. Actually, I'm speaking too soon. I'm gonna shut up. Sadly, the worst of this stage has yet to come. No, yeah, they'll shoot you. Come on, game.
This is too easy. This is too easy.
Really? Come on.
This is too easy.
Run past that guy.
Yeah, this room just has awkward enemy placement.
Yeah.
It's not hard, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
Which is
That
weird
was
considering...
somewhat optimal. Whew. Oh, that was clearly up. Aim. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, that another smile is very random. Right.
Dangerous.
Well, because they smile.
Yeah, they laugh.
Dangerous.
This room is very easy. Just mock and hold right. Then down. Which is a great find. I don't know who found that, if it was you or Nagleria, but fuck, is that helpful? Because that room would be a pain in the ass.
Nagleria found that you could run past them.
Okay.
And I found that you can talk to Iwazaru, because I think the old strat was you'd run right past all of them, let them die, and then talk to Iwazaru, but you don't need to delay talking to Iwazaru.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Alright, off to already a bad start. Oh, this is the shit room, by the way. Alright, good. I did die to that like a day ago, so I was very worried about that. Alright. We made it.
Alright.
Slightly unscathed. Okay, now I can breathe a bit.
Rest of this chapter is breezy. Oh, I'm not sure.
Well,
the boss at this can be something.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You want to explain the boss and how big of a pain it is?
We have a bit of time, and are we gonna watch the cutscenes before it?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have some time later.
Okay.
A bit.
Okay. Yeah, if this is your first time seeing this game, turn up by it. Yeah, don't try to make, especially since I'm skipping all the cutscenes. It's not gonna make much sense. Just know it's very weird, and the story is even weirder. So. It's very handy that the characters you need in this are given to you in the very beginning.
Yeah, it's like that for every chapter.
I guess you're right. Am I the right one? I haven't done this in so long. Nope, I'm not. I'm stupid. Please hit. Okay, cool. I did it really slow there, but I actually can save a little bit of time if you're quick. I'll shut up now.
It's Dan Smith, my man!
Yo, how's it going with next week's story, huh?
Whoa, this is unbelievable. You really came? I didn't think I had such power.
You're one lucky guy, you know that? Let me ask you, what happens to your prophecy if I shoot you right now?
Oh, I already wrote it. I wrote the story, so you'll die. Hey, it's almost time for their appearance. The appearance of heroes! You better watch out. These handsome men are tough. Trust me, I know, 'cause I wrote them. Kill Dan! Give him the old handsome wink stuff! Handsome wink!
Handsome face! Get down! I suggest you don't get too involved. Unless, of course, you want to end up like this fellow here.
You think you guys can kill me?
I didn't know Killer7 had a sense of humor. It's showdown, Dan Smith. Handsome wink!
You'll pay for Black's death, bloody psychopaths, Killer7. Prepare to die. We are the Punishing Rangers, the Handsome Men!
Sorry, but your stupid series ends today. I'll finish you all at once if that's more convenient.
Fine! Let's settle this once and for all. 7 versus 7, fair and square. The place will be Broadway, New York, at 0400. Wait! I'm not finished with you yet!
Talk about characters out of a comic book.
Yep.
By the way, these guys assassinated a congressman earlier in the game. These Super Sentai analogs.
Alright, so this fight always comes down to the wire with every runner, every casual player. It's very, very, very tight. At my best, I can just try to tie, kind of, or I like dead. Yeah, I like dead. Light brown. I think light brown is actually my favorite.
She's pretty cute.
Yeah, light brown.
Smith
Funny.
versus handsome red.
Not brown. No, it's gotta be light brown. All right. I need to kind of focus here. This also is run under. Okay.
It starts off pretty easy. I think the first with handsome red is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Con Smith versus
You gotta be quick there. You have to like already be holding R and like kind of mashing A. Alright, this I try to go for abdomen, but I don't know. Now we'll see. Yeah, see how my shots are just going all over the place. Even when I miss a shot, he'll hit me, so this is almost guaranteed. We almost kind of bank on this one, right? Essentially, did you say?
Yeah, I think so.
This one dying? Yeah, see, I couldn't get him. That's hard.
Our third matchup
I already
is
said
Coyote
GameCube.
Smith versus Handsome Gold.
Oh, somebody else. Okay. Alright, that's easy. Shoot him in the thigh. Gotta be quick though.
It's GameCube.
Gotta be quick like that. This is Japanese PS2.
Fourth matchup, Coyote Smith versus
Alright,
Handsome
I gotta reload
Brown.
because reloads don't transfer over, and at this point, that's just safer to do that. But yeah, see, sometimes you get shot there. So
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I had to because, you know, the reload carries over, and I wasn't counting my shots with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is real. Very much real.
Console.
If I was running this on my laptop, no, we'd still be an angel. Yeah, I know. I missed a few shots here. He's gonna get me. Crap.
And I was thinking for certain characters we could maybe upgrade them. That could maybe save time, but I don't know. I think it balances out with the upgrading characters overall.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, here we go. This is tight shots
Dan
here.
Smith versus Handsome Blue.
Right about. Put my thumb right about. Alright, cool. Woo!
Wait. You got the Dan one-hit KO. That's all you need.
Yep. Yeah, you had the one-hit KO there. He will get you. Alright.
Alright, it's down to the wire, man. Don't fail with Mask.
Fuck. Damn
Dude.
It. Why listen to the Power Rangers theme when this theme is so much better? I got the upgrade though. We're alright. We're okay. I tied. Didn't I tie? Or did I not? I don't remember.
I think you got it.
Okay.
I like to call this mask Alien Mask.
They know who's the strongest.
I like to call it just progressively worse. Better than assless, baby blue assless chaps, but not as good as the original.
I don't know, I think... yeah. Oh, they censored a few the Curtis scenes a bit. And the awkward scene with Samantha in Cloudman.
I don't think the fights are scripted. I don't know what you're talking about there. Setter, masochism, setter. Yeah, I don't know. It's not scripted. Or is it? Old Purple Smile had a lot of health, I guess. I don't know.
Handsome Purple, huh?
Yeah, Handsome Purple's strong.
Must be the purple.
I really hate that Light Brown kills us.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's fine. I like her. Oh, man.
Okay, so after the nightmare that is Alter Ego, fortunately, Smile is pretty breezy.
Yeah, just really one boss, Timer Smile. Even that's not bad. Chick with her organs exposed from the back. Angel?
Angel, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the woman that gets... Not Angel herself. The woman that gets exploded. That's right.
Yep.
But you can skip that, though. Whoa. What happened to everybody? What's going on here? I agree, Turnip. Maybe not those words, but I agree. Any cutscenes I need to let play here? And Smile 1 specifically?
No, not really.
We get enough for a roulette? Please tell me we did.
If not, do it anyway.
Okay.
And I'll buy you a cheeseburger at the first event we both...
Okay. Sounds good to me. No complaints there. How far are you guys off from your target, Nagleria?
It's basically like half.
Yeah, guys should donate.
I mean, anything was good.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah.
It's never really said how Garcian got Clemence's car, he just does.
Ah, I didn't get the Zaka turn. Oh well.
Oh, by the way, hi Edo. Bye Edo. See you in Flowers and Rain.
I'm surprised they let him work at another hotel. That's another great shooting game you guys should play. Flowers and Rain.
Flowers and Rain.
If you've ever watched Twin Peaks, like that. Or not. It's still great. Green sleeves cutscene, no skip.
There are too many of them.
What's he talking about?
Oh, the Smile 3.
Oh, green sleeves.
It's the Toonie whistles.
Ah.
It's the same melody as What Child Is This?
Mm-hmm. Go for the bomber head laser kill. I'm not actually quite sure if it does save time, but whatever.
It's safer at least.
Yeah, it is safer. This is true.
And Killer 8 especially.
Oh, yeah. Really? Alright, that works too. If you can't kill him slower, I guess.
Wow, you just skated around the weak spot there. Barely. I don't understand how that didn't kill.
Eh, whatever. It does have some weird hitboxes, lasers.
It's one thing I found, like, I remember, like, first run, like, I guess the first time playing the game is, like, some of the hitboxes, it feels like they're offset a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right there, I didn't even look like I hit the
Takes a while
hitbox.
to get used to.
Yeah.
I don't think I could consciously describe it. It's literally just something I kind of have you get a feel for when you first play.
For there, I had to wait for it, just for the spacing to kill that laser. But no, you don't have to wait for them to close. You can shoot that shell when it's open. It just makes it easier for some parts, and there specifically, you need to wait for it to get to that position. So. Ugh. This next part can be a little scary in Killer 8, as you have to kill this broken smile. Has a zigzagging pattern. Lucky you just aim at the ground. If not, then you have to run like hell, or just tank it. Accept your fate. Ooh.
They know who's the strongest.
That was only discovered up until, I believe, a year ago.
I think it was 2 years ago.
2
at this
years?
point.
Okay. By someone's
Think.
first playthrough, which is kind of embarrassing, but hey. Take it. That
Yeah, it's semi recently considering.
Makes that room unbelievably better for Killer 8.
Oh, yeah.
And much quicker for normal as well. Nope. Damn. So I try to get for being fancy. I'll have to pause it.
Well, Russian roulette we're gonna watch because it's Russian roulette. It's everyone's favorite scene.
Safe opening scene? It's pretty short though. It doesn't make sense since I skipped the cutscenes up to it. I'm using cons of visibility here. This wire, you don't have to shoot in the area that it's kind of pointing to. You can shoot anywhere in the wire. Alright. Nice and simple. There is music in this stage too, it's just very, very, very faint. Piano, I think, right?
Yeah, just some light ambient piano.
Yeah. Weirdly, the second floor just has completely different music. Another great use of an incidenter right here. It's going to hold top right. Avoid this guy. Should be slightly below right. Alright, cool. Should we speak about Timer Smile before we actually see him, or?
He's annoying.
Yeah, he's horrible. I'm gonna go with recently found strat, Simna found for the head blast. Whoops. Where's the instant? Should be left again. Yes. Alright, cool. See, great advice would be that last one you have to hit, he runs at you. That would be awesome. It's obvious I have to hit the red spots. Alright, that was a good fight. It's a pretty good fight.
Yeah, very solid.
Really pissed off about that encounter death now. What's going on? Adrian, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Do I sound sick or something?
I don't know. I just heard weird noises I can't explain.
Oh, it's probably me clicking a bit.
Oh, okay. Yep. Easy clap.
Smile 2 is also pretty easy, if not easier than Smile 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
Not really much that can go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, another thing Simna found is avoiding a mini cutscene with the third mask popping out of this locker. Saves a couple seconds. And right off the bat, they give you Cade. So right off the bat, we're going to change. Well, not right off the bat, but as soon as we're not Garcian. Some reason they thought Cade would be the best.
I mean, it makes some sense that they turn you into Kaede first, because you to the right is the woman's bathroom, and of course you can only enter as a woman.
Right.
And she is the one female character.
This game's sexist. Yeah, this part coming up here is very stressful in Killer 8. You can panic very easily if you don't get these crit points. And we're gonna tank these 2 broken smiles, since going invis is a waste of blood, and this level is actually very blood tight. So we'll need 3 vials to kill a mini boss and 3 vials to kill the actual boss. Okay. I was gonna get it eventually. Skip plans. Yeah, he has he never has to reload too, which is handy. And he has no waiver, which is also very nice. Kevin's a strong character. If you casually play through the game and buff his I think he has a damage boost. He's pretty good. If you're getting like a tight spot, you just go invisible. Also, we don't use any rings in this stage, too. Something. Well, not the traditional rings.
They know who's the strongest.
Does he really? That seems really powerful. Wow. I'm gonna have to play through the game casually with just super... I'm gonna have to do a Kevin only run.
He says nos vemos after a level 2 charge, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he still says it, but he doesn't say it for a level 5.
Next smile coming up here has the best name for a smile.
Indeed, I agree.
Also one of the easier ones to kill. Yeah, for the level 5 he says children are pure, I believe, right?
Can't quite recall.
Yeah, I think he says that. Yeah. Children are
Yeah, I
pure.
think it sounds familiar to me.
Why? EA. Simple. Indeed they do. Who's the strongest? Indeed they do. Alright, I'll let this play.
Alright, here we go. Everyone's favorite scene.
Would you like to join me for a game of Russian roulette? Come on. How about it, son? If you win, I'll let you in on a little secret. How to hit on women with 100% success.
And if I lose?
If you lose, then I want you to kill the president.
All right. It's a deal.
I hate to say it, but you got guts, son. No way I'm gonna die today. Or tomorrow, for that matter. At least not until the election is over. It takes more luck than this game to run a country, damn it. I'm on a roll. I'm hot. It looks like Lady Luck's on my side today. What's a country? Who are the people? What are politicians? Who knows? I just wanted to become a president. All I need is to hear the empty click of this gun, and my dreams will come true. It looks like you lose, son. Sorry, but a deal's a deal.
This gun holds 7 bullets. I'm a professional. You can't fool me, old man.
You and I, we're both sick. The only time we feel alive is when we put our lives on the line. It's a sad reality. But we people are never satisfied. We'll always seek a higher rush. The history of the United States rests within the walls of this institution.
It's an old tradition that has continued since the first presidential election. I want you to see it through to the end. And by the way, women are all the same.
Of course.
Of course. Rest in peace.
And the rest of this run, there's really not. I mean, there's a little bit left of Smile 2 as far as meaningful gameplay, but the rest of it is just walking around.
Yep.
The game's difficulty input sort of peak at the midpoint.
Yeah. As you guys saw. Yeah, that cutscene's pretty darn good.
Yeah, a few years ago, a few people made a live-action recreation of it.
You can find it on YouTube.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. They did a good job. Travis's shirts, yeah, he's got some pretty cool shirts, doesn't he? Notice how Suda uses a lot of the same names across all his games.
The Power Lunch shirt is still the best shirt. Also, here's a version difference I don't think we mentioned. The JP version actually has some different passwords here. Some, though not all, are the same.
Catherine is a reference to a lot of stuff in Suda games, though the spelling is off. Yeah, Travis is a good character. More partial to Susie, myself.
In the JP version, the social security code is elbow, as opposed to eagle here, which is a bit more relevant to the other Kill the Past games.
Won't spoil that for you, though.
Yeah, we'll leave it as it. We'll just leave you thinking, and then the people in the know, they will know.
Yeah, if you like this game, play the Silver Case, Flower Sun Rain, 25th Ward. Really good games. And of course, No More Heroes. All the other stuff. Maybe not
The ones
Lollipop Chainsaw.
The ones that Suda actually wrote and directed.
Yeah. I mean, the other ones are good. They're not like these, though. They're not like this game. The tones are a little, I don't know, more comedic, I guess. Not so much in a good way.
Yeah, the Silver Case is structurally and in many ways, plot-wise, the blueprint to this game. Not so much gameplay. Some gameplay elements, so they're very different. They feel very different anyway, but the structure and story are very, very similar.
Mm-hmm. Great characters. Great, really well-written characters, I think.
Great music. More Masafumi Takada, because he's the man.
If you like Rhapsody in Blue, oh boy, do I have a Rhapsody in Blue for you.
Yeah, if you like Gershwin, he uses a lot of Gershwin. It's nice.
Yeah. Silver Case has great music. And 25th Ward. Very excellent soundtracks. So, getting pretty close to the end with that decision. Save or kill Japan. I believe kill is still winning, but anybody out there, there's still a chance. You could save the anime. You could save Japan. Just saying. I hate Kess. I'm sorry. Okay. That was weird. Alright, I'll take that though.
Collateral shot.
The heaven tears still come. There we go. Seems better. What's the story of this game? Well, there's this new terrorist group. They have these like suicide bomber people. So the government contacted this group called the Killer7 to take them out. Also, there's a thing called fireworks where everybody shot their nukes in the air. There's a lot of beef between U.S. and Japan.
Yeah, just wrapped up in political allegory.
There's a god. There might be a god. There might be a devil. This guy Garcian has a troubled past, to say the least.
He's a cleaner.
A lot of people are dead. A lot of people die. A few don't die. Killer7. I don't know. Play it.
It's weird.
It's a great game. Whoa! Spoiler, Runeski's there, Teddy. Oh, whoa! I'm stupid. I almost pulled a heart clear there. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. Oof.
Son of a bitch.
Oh man. Man, would that have been funny to do that stage?
That would have been tragic.
Yeah, to do that stage all over again. Yeah. Terrorism.
Yeah, all international flights were grounded. Internet is down.
Nukes were shot in the air, all of them.
Okay.
What? They were.
Oh, I thought you meant like all the different internets were down as opposed to all the different flights were down.
Flights? I said nukes. Should I let... No, I'm not gonna play these, right? I can't remember what we said.
There are too many of them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There's not really much to say.
Yeah, people get killed. Seriously though, you guys need to save Japan. It's 33 to 45 still, I believe. Unless anything changed, I don't think it has. Save Japan came back. That'd be cool. Yeah, the only hard part about this scene is making sure you get absolute, I guess, tightest instant enters, but really even then, it's not a big deal.
Just plot. It's a bit of a slow burn to get to the end of the second credits, because this game is weird and has 2 credit sequences.
Yeah, basically this is the... If you were ever on PB pace, this is kind of like the, I don't know, victory lap, right? It's nothing to worry about.
The kill versus Save Japan is a donation.
You donate. The Chichita says kill them. I may or may not agree. I'm not saying. I think it should be close though. 33-45. That's it's not close enough for me. If it came back in the last second. So where Mask dies in the middle of showering. What a really crappy way to go out. Yeah, even his briefcase he's carrying around is a reference to another game from the Kill the Past series, timeline, whatever you want to say. Well, it's not silver. Yeah, I agree, BB. Both BBs. I don't know. I don't know what the time is, so I don't know how I'm doing.
Plus, you've been watching cutscenes, so...
I'm imagining, with the death and the cutscenes, it's probably going to underestimate again, which I didn't want to do, but... cutscenes. Mask's death makes sense? Okay. The runner wants to make... What the hell are you talking about? Alright. No, I'm not gonna comment that. Has to becoming a dominant persona? I don't know about that.
Well, in and in Killer7, I believe it's mentioned.
Oh, really? What floor are we on? 6th? Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh, almost done. Gonna skip this cutscene, definitely. Oh man, what happened to the music? What's going on? Should I let this play?
This plays automatically.
Oh, yeah. It's cool, guys. I just run the game.
Alright, so first set of credits after this, but there's still an epilogue left with a second set of credits.
Plenty of time to save Japan. Or make sure it's indefinitely killed, just saying.
We gotta watch those scenes, of course.
It wasn't me. It can't be.
What, the scene of
all a
which, the decision?
misunderstanding.
Yep.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I just had to be reminded again which way is what. I always forget.
Kill is left.
Kill is left. Okay, we're good.
I sort of remember them in my mind as like one word, kill left.
Ah. Save right? How about save east? Ooh. Huh?
Sure.
Notice that name, Cam Clark, there for Almeida. Also the voice actor of Liquid Snake. Other than that death, it wasn't too bad of a run. Not a whole lot I can complain about. Kind of screwed up with Ayame too, but I recovered. I had a good alter ego duplicator. That's probably the best I've ever had.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Stupid ceramic smile. Ugh. I hate that. We need a... Is it Action Replay shows hitboxes or something? I want to see the hitbox for that heart on the ceramic. Almost done, guys. Just one more small little part. Oh boy. Now we're gonna fucking... Yeah, UFTM. Am I overestimated? You sure? Where? Just curiosity. What is my time right now? Anybody? Adrian?
It's about 2:55.
Oh, it's already at 2:55 right now?
Yeah, it'll pass it.
Yeah, I get the cutscenes. Didn't help.
It'd probably be on time if it weren't for the cutscenes.
It's the last run anyway.
So this is the last chapter.
For normal, you can choose to either tank or shoot these guys. It doesn't matter, it's the same. Ah, shit, I probably should have let that play. Oh well. Still got time to donate. Man me? Alright. Sounds good to me. Ugh. Cutscene's really that long? Because I mean, that was only one death. Other than that, nothing really was a hindrance.
You watched. Oh well, you watched Russian Roulette, which takes a few minutes.
Yeah, it's about.
You watched both scenes with John DePaul.
Yeah.
The I want to talk to the owner scene. There are plot reasons as to why Garcian looks like this now.
Oh, the underestimate is a good thing?
Yeah, your estimate was a 305. You're good.
No, I was 255.
Shh. It says on screen is a 305.
Yeah. I was told to play cutscenes, guys, alright? The Almeida one's actually pretty long, too. It's like 2 minutes, maybe?
Alright. Here we go.
Yeah, so, final results.
Kill Japan.
Kill Japan.
Oh.
Alrighty. Goodbye, anime. Take it easy.
I was actually hoping for save myself, but alas, the people have decided with their wallets.
Yep.
You boys are almost done.
I let this play too.
You don't need to go around killing everybody anymore. The last of the Heaven Smiles is in the back. The big boss. If you do him, then it means you've eradicated all of them. No more terrorism.
This a little sarcasm
Hail
there,
to the
Dark
free
Ears.
world. But I wonder, what'll become of you guys if terrorism is the law of nature? You know, you should kill me now, because you don't want us hanging around, know what I mean? If I'm alive, I'll give you a run for your money. Even an assassin like yourself. Better be prepared, because blood must atone for blood. So, which will you choose? Your own country, or watch our retribution? Your fucking decision.
It's true, he was asking. What's the real scene? It's after this one, right? Do we actually see the aftermath?
It's after the...
Yeah, I shoot Kulan and...
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have considered the cutscenes when I gave my estimate. Oh well. gone. Yeah, show some respect. Get some Fs. Air respects. All you can do. I agree, Adrian, I agree. Nice. Time.
302:33.
30 what?
33.
302?
Yep.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Not bad. I guess with cutscenes.
The world won't change.
With 1 death and cutscenes, pretty solid time.
All it does is turn.
Congratulations.
I thought I was gonna get sub 3.
Let's dance.
Well, that's Killer7. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
And that's also the end of preNASA 2018. So with this amount, that's basically $10 off of everyone's like attendance fee.
Oh, nice.
Assuming we get like 80 to 90 people.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So it's a heads up. It's not.
Cool.
I don't know if like Dark Aries or any of the guys who like did a shit ton more work than I did to get this thing going or anything. But, that's the
Well, guess I'm getting off then. Says I'm disconnected.